Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Hi Gems, it's your girl Ambra here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a gold look. I just wanted to do a metallic gold sultry sexy look. I have some new products that I haven't used on the channel yet, so I figured why not jump on in and get that done today. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that below because that's the only way you're going to know when I've uploaded new videos. And you guys know that I've been trying to be a little more consistent with my channel, so forewarned. And nonetheless, I also wanted to speak about this shirt that I'm wearing, you guys. I haven't really spoke about my Suki & Co. brand that I've been working on for quite some time. We are an all graphic t-shirt, simple, sophisticated, really an item, a staple item that elevates your wardrobe, you guys. If you are spending your coin on high-end purses or shoes, then you just want to have those one little pieces that you can kind of mix and match and throw in your wardrobe. And Suki & Co. is it. I'll make sure to drop some of the images from some of my girls from all over the U.S. who have already been rocking these shirts. This right here is a premium blend sweatshirt, super comfy to the skin. I pair this up with like a high-waisted pencil skirt or some skinny jeans and a pump. But nonetheless, you guys, I'll make sure to link all the information below, as well as give you a little bit more insight into what Suki & Co. is about. But if you're interested in how I achieve this metallic gold number, keep watching. Jumping right into it, we're going to start with our favorite moisturizer, and that's Clinique. And making sure that we apply this all over the skin. This is just my go-to prep step for moisturizer prior to applying foundation. I let that seep into the skin for a few minutes before I apply my all too familiar but definitely my favorite primer of all time right now, and that's the Tarte Smooth Slate Primer. I like to apply it in my more active areas of my face that kind of combat the oils that push throughout the day, and that's definitely my nose and my T-zone area. But I also like to apply it underneath my eye because it does help when I apply concealer that it doesn't crease throughout the day. So while that's kind of penetrating the skin, I like to start with my lids first. I'm using my Urban Decay primer on my lids. This helps allow the shades that I use on my lids to really pop, but also avoid creasing because we do produce natural oils on our lids as well, and that's just whack. I'm going in right directly on the mobile lid with Ambering Lights from MAC, which is a beautiful metallic gold, really rich in pigment. I love this. This has been probably my second or third time buying this pro shade to place on my palette. And then on the outer corner I'm using Embark to really create definition. I didn't want to use black, so this chocolate brown has been amazing when you're doing metallic shades, or if you want more of a softer finish than what black can give. So I'm bringing it a little bit higher than just the outer V so that I can marry with the Ambering Lights. And then as my transition shade, I'm using Swiss Chocolate, also from my palette that I made with just some MAC individual shadows. And I like to blend out the Ambering Lights with the Embark. For my mascara, I'm using Better Than Sex by Too Faced to prep my lashes before I apply my falsies, which are going to be Cocoa Lashes in the shade. Why do I do that? Why? The style Cocoa. Since I'm not doing a wing line on this look, I really want to hide that lash band. So I'm just going with a richer dark chocolate brown from NARS. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I'll make sure to list it below to really hide the lash band. You know that I microbladed these brows, honey, so I'm just cleaning up underneath to really allow my brow bone to pop, and I'm going with my MAC Select Cover Up Concealer in the shade NW45, and then blending it out with a 217 brush, also by MAC. This is my MAC Spike Eyebrow Pencil. You guys have seen me do this in a few tutorials. I just like to define the ends of my brows and really create a flick. But for foundation, I'm going with my Black Opal. This is in Suede Mocha. One of their most recent launches of foundations, you guys. It's such a beautiful finish. I haven't used it in a while, and I gravitated towards pulling it today for this look. It does smell a bit like clay, but other than that, it has an amazing finish. Definitely oily girl friendly. Girl, when the last time y'all see me use this sucker? I'm going with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, but it's so thick, you guys. I have to use a beauty oil to kind of break it up, but I'm using the shade Nude for my highlight, and then I'm going to use Karab for my contour. I really do love how pigmented this palette is. It's just almost too rough, or you need oil to kind of break it up a little bit to apply it better, and that's kind of why I haven't used it in some time, but it's no time better than now in the winter. It's definitely more appropriate for us oily girls to use it when we know the weather will, you know, be our friend instead of work against us like it does in the summertime and we appear more melted. But you would apply it in the same areas that you would any of your individual concealers or contour foundation sticks or whatnot. I'm using the same beauty blender to blend out the highlight. Once you've added that oil, it definitely is a more seamless application, and it's more malleable, so you can kind of, you know, flex on the skin and marry all the shades together. And then I go in with my flat kabuki brush for my contour from BH Cosmetics to really blend the two shades together for a more seamless, smooth application, so that it doesn't look too separate, but more of like a halo effect around the perimeter of your head, and really blending in the highlighted shade and with the contour shade. Time to set that under eye concealer, just using my Sacha Buttercup setting powder to really allow that concealer to stay all day. We've prepped it accordingly, so definitely want to make sure that it stays put throughout your day. For my contour, to set that cream product, I'm using my Tardiest and Shayla face palette, and I'm just using the darkest contour shade for that. What I'm loving lately, every now and again I do this, I do the reverse contour to kind of clean up that darker shade contour to really lift my cheekbones, and in the interim I go ahead and apply my under eye liner, which I see you judging, I can feel it through the screen. Yes, it's the same L'Oreal Infallible Kohl liner, and then smudge it out with one of my pencil brushes. And to continue to blow out this smoked lower lash line, I'm going in with Swiss Chocolate, some of the same shades that I used on my upper lid, with that pencil brush, and again embark just on the outer V of the lower lash line to really blow it out and smoke it to complement the top lid. And then I brush away all the loose powder with a I think this is just a fluffy brush from BH Cosmetic as well. Really get all that setting powder and brush it away before I start applying any of my setting powders and my blush. For my cheek, I'm using Format. Oh, I just love this stuff, you guys. I use it all year round, so I got one from my Pro palette and just apply it on the apples of my cheek just above my contour. For my highlight, I'm using a Star Wars limited edition highlighter from MAC. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. Again, I'll list it below. But what I really love about this highlight, it has a peach undertone, which I really, really love. It's more, it's kind of melts into the skin and kind of gives you a natural highlight. And then my inner corner, I'm using one of my NARS eyeshadow sticks. Again, I'll list the name of that below. And I'm applying my Queen Collection mascara on my lower lash line. For my liner, I'm using a Milani Cosmetics, I believe it's Coffee Bean, to outline my lips and really create a contour before applying my gloss. You guys, I would love to drop the disclaimer. This was a gift. I'm using Kylie Jenner's limited edition gold gloss. One, I wasn't going to say no to a gift. Two, I didn't have to pay for it, because I know how I feel about that brand. But, you know, just because I'm a beauty blender and I have to be unbiased, it did apply really well. I did love the pigmentation of it. However, I still probably won't be buying from that brand. I set my face, and there you have it, gems. Until next time, bye.